Welcome back to my kitchen. You're watching Indian Cooking with Sugandhi. Today's recipe is Sambar. Sambar is a very nutritious vegetarian dish. It's a southern Indian dish. It's made with split beans and vegetables. Let's see the ingredients needed for the sambar. In the bottom row, you can see the three colorful masalas: turmeric powder, chili powder, and sambar masala. The main ingredient for sambar is the yellow split beans, tuvaram parippu or tur dal. 1 cup of it washed and drained. Eggplants. These two eggplants, these are very special. They grew in my garden. So eggplants, and this is chow chow. You can put any vegetables in sambar. In chow chow, I didn't cut them into pieces because I wanted to show to you. Maybe you already knew. People who don't know, it's better to take this bitter stuff out. The best way to get the most of the bitter stuff out is cut them into half, and then just do like this, and then the white stuff will come out. You have to just take it out, and then you peel it, and then you cut the vegetable. You can also use surakai. In English, it's bottle gourd. That's what it's called. It looks like a bottle. So you can use that also. And this is bell pepper, red bell pepper, and tomato. This also from my garden. And we have green chili, onion, garlic, and this is for tempering, mustard seeds, cumin seeds, and fenugreek seeds. Yeah, curry leaves has a lot of flavor to it, and it has a lot of health benefits also. You can read about it. And this is some cumin seeds, more cumin seeds. So I'll use more cumin seeds while boiling the tur dal, the beans. And this is some asafoetida. In Tamil we call it perngayam, in Hindi I think hing. And this is the solid state. This is actually the gum of a tree. So this is the original form of it. So I will be using this because it has more flavor. And this is the powder form, but this has rice powder and everything mixed to it. So it's not as strong as the original one. And I have the pressure cooker here, and I have some water there already. And I'm going to cook the tur dal first, the beans, the split beans first. Add the tur dal, tuvaram parippu, or the yellow split bean, washed, and it's about 1 cup. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds and some cut onions. And I'm going to add the chopped tomatoes also. Since we're going to cook in the pressure cooker, adding tomato to the beans, it's okay. If you don't use the pressure cooker, if you're going to cook the beans over the stove, don't add the tomato, because the sourness actually delays the cooking process. 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And this is the asafoetida. So I'm going to put a small piece. And garlic. I'm going to put the whole thing. And the curry leaves. I'm not going to add the salt now. I'm going to put the lid, and I'm going to cook the beans in the pressure cooker. And while the bean is cooking, I'm going to chop the vegetables and cook them separately. Wait until 4 to 5 whistles, and then turn the stove off and let the pressure cooker cool down, and let all the pressure go out. You can either leave it until it cools down, or else you can show it under cold running water, and then the pressure will cool down. And to find out if it is safe to open the lid, to find out if the pressure is all released, make sure the little knob, watch the little knob beside the weight. This is an Indian pressure cooker, and this type of pressure cooker, see that little knob, if it's up, if it's sticking out, that means the pressure cooker is still full of steam. and don't ever open it. And if the pressure cooker cools down, and that little knob will automatically drop down and it'll go in, and it's that means the pressure is all out and it's safe to open the lid. Now you can see the knob is up. That means the pressure cooker is filled with pressure now, full of steam. I'm going to cook the vegetables now. This is the chow chow and red bell pepper, a little bit more curry leaves, a little bit of yellow powder. This is chili powder. Either you can use paprika if you don't want too spicy. Paprika will give you nice color and flavor. And this is Kashmiri chili. I'm not going to add too much because the sambar powder I'm going to use, that has some chili also. So maybe just about half a teaspoon. And sambar powder I'm going to add at the end. Let's put some salt. It's good to add salt while cooking the vegetables, so all the vegetables will be nice and tasty. I'm going to put the lid and let it cook. And turn the heat to medium-low. This stove is a bit powerful, so I'm going to turn it to medium-low. It's depending on your stove. If your stove doesn't give too much heat, then you can keep it high or medium high. If it gives too much heat, then cook it in low or medium low. The pressure cooker already started to whistle. I'm going to leave it for some time. This is the sambar masala. It's made with chili, dhania, black pepper, cumin, asafoetida, curry leaves, salt, and a little bit of rice and some beans also. Whenever I use sambar powder, I always add some water and mix it into a paste, because the rice and the bean in the sambar powder will turn into clumps if you add the powder into the boiling mixture. You can buy the sambar masala from any Indian store. Here is the sambar masala paste. The vegetables need to cook a little bit more, so I'm going to leave it a little longer on the stove. The pressure cooker whistled 4-5 times, so I turned the stove off. And as you can see, the little knob is still up. That means the pressure cooker is still full of steam and pressure. So I'm going to leave it and let it cool. Vegetable is cooked, and I turn the stove off. You can see the red knob is down. That means the pressure is released, and it's safe to open the pressure cooker. And slowly open it. The beans is cooked also. It's nicely cooked. Just with a spoon you can just mash the garlic. And that's it. So I'm going to season this, temper this, and then mix them together. Pour oil. I'm using olive oil, or I use sometimes sesame oil. So I'm waiting for the oil to heat up, and I'm going to add the tempering seasoning. Mustard seeds, fenugreek seeds, and cumin seeds. I'm going to add some curry leaves. some onion. When I put the onion, I always add a little bit of salt so the onion will taste good when you eat it. Pour the cooked split bean. And then pour the vegetables also. It looks so beautiful. Very colorful. So at this point, I'm going to add the sambar powder paste. The sambar powder has some bean powder also to give the sambar some texture. If you don't stir it quickly, it could become like clumps. So mix it nicely. So taste the salt. Perfect. I'm going to let the sambar simmer for a little longer, just for about 5 minutes in low heat, so that all the spices and all the flavor will combine together to come out to be a beautiful, flavorful sambar. Aromatic sambar. And at this point, I'm going to add 3 green chilies. You can also add them in the oil if you want, but I always add them at the end so the flavor of this green chili will stay in the sambar. It's almost done. And in the last, I'm going to add chopped cilantros. And I'm going to turn the stove off. Sambar is ready. So here is the sambar. So you can eat sambar with rice or idlis, dosas, or you can even drink it like soup. In the United States, they actually in the restaurants, the Indian restaurants, they serve this as bean soup. It's actually, it's true, it's a soup, bean soup. It's very nutritious, lot of protein, and all the vegetables that we added, like brinjal, eggplants, it has a lot of iron to it, and tomato, curry leaves, and the chow chow and everything. They're all very healthy. So it is a soup. So sambar is ready. I hope you enjoy the show. Please click the subscribe button and the bell button to get free subscription to my channel, and I will be back soon with an idli recipe. Idli is a southern Indian snack. It's a steamed rice cake. It goes very well with sambar and idli pudi. So I hope you enjoy the show, and I'll see you soon. Until then, take care, and thank you for watching.